Right now it's time for us to have a fashion conversation. And I have with me Oseyi Adams. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm blessed. I'm amazing.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure having you today. So I mean, looking at your suit, I don't think I need to tell them what you do, right?
Yeah,
like what else you do, right?
Yeah.
And I think, it's interesting, especially in Nigeria, seeing Nigerian designers that put very good suit together. Once upon a time, if you think about suits in Nigeria, you think about one name, maybe two, right? But now it's good to see that, yes, we're having that across board. So how are you doing today? You good?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
I'm feeling good as well.
All
Thank
right.
you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Okay, so let's talk about, fashion and how you got introduced into it.
Okay, so fashion for me is a language of expression. A lot of people now are getting more accustomed to what it means to express yourself through this art form. For me, it all started from when I was a child, just putting pieces together. Days where my mom or my sister would come to meet me and ask me, how does this look? Does this look good? Then as a young guy, trying to put a few pieces together and knowing what it felt like. However, I never knew I would do it as a career up until right after college, right after uni.
Okay.
And it was just impressed on my heart to start a particular fashion brand, and then from there the story went on.
Oh, wow, interesting. It's actually good. I love it when I see people that actually knew or always knew what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
I think it's good because it literally just makes you probably focus on that, knowing, okay, you know what, this is my strength and I'm definitely going to work with it. So now being a fashion designer is one thing. Now deciding that, okay, fine, you know what, I'm going to do this particular type of fashion is another thing. So how did you come to knowing that suits were your thing?
Okay, so like I said, it's always been about expression for me. So interestingly, this came from service, from a place of service. So I had taken right after NYSC, I had taken a fashion course for about a week. And it was actually not up to maybe about 5 days. And right there, we learned what it was to build your portfolio. Then I had already started styling. Now, these stylings were just collaborations between my friends who were photographers and then rappers at the time, music artists, because fun fact, I used to make music at some point.
Oh, interesting.
So I started styling them because I saw that there was an opportunity to create something. And then from then on, after that class, I was now looking for a job in fashion. So, but before then, I was just about to go to shoemaking school.
Okay.
Because the brand I had to start was the first product was meant to be actually shoes.
Shoes, okay.
Yeah, so just before that came, I started looking for a place to work because that was part of the advice we got from the class I took. And as God would have it, in about 2-3 weeks, max a month of the search, I got a role at a fashion house, Ama Lagos. This was 2018. And then I served there for a bit, for about 5 years. And then God had me step out to start Oseyi Adams. So
so amazing. So Oseyi Adams is how old?
About 3 years old.
About 3 years old. And you're so good at what you do. I love the fact that, we see 3 years out there, but then again, a lot of groundwork have been done prior to that. So are you one of the people that believe, okay, you know what, if fashion is your thing, go into fashion and just do it? Or you believe the training is necessary? Some people believe that, okay, you know what, you shouldn't own a brand if you don't know how to sew. So do you believe that naturally?
No, I don't believe that.
Oh, you don't believe that? Oh,
I don't believe.
Can you sew?
No, I don't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, tell us.
Yeah, I have the know-how, the full know-how, which is very important, but I don't sew, right? So now, the reason being because there is not enough time as a founder to stay on the machine, right? Because there's so much dependent on you. Oseyi Adams is right now a team of over 20 staff. So managing that alone is already enough work, especially if you're trying to go big.
Okay.
So I believe it's a mix of both. Some people don't have the luxury of going somewhere to serve and learn and do all those things. So now the only thing is you have to learn on the go.
Okay.
Right. However, if you have the opportunity, I highly recommend it because it's compressing a couple of years into one, and then you are also getting a feel of what you would actually even want to do in fashion, because fashion is very broad spectrum.
Very broad, very
like
true.
you asked earlier,
yes.
It was from 7 at where I worked that I also now got to fall back in love with suits and see it as a business, because it made me understand a lot of things about what people actually need.
Okay, let me hold you up on that thought. Okay, we're going to go on a quick break, and when we come back, we will be definitely looking at more pieces from Oseyi Adams. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're still watching your favorite breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria, right here on TVC. We were having a conversation with Oseyi Adams, and we're still having that conversation. So we're talking about, the brand, how the brand started, how we are right here, right now. But then again, before we go any further, let's actually call out the first model that has one of your pieces on. So first, the model, please step up.
Okay.
Okay, so now tell me about this particular piece. I definitely love an all-black piece. Definitely love it. Tell me.
Amazing. So, fun fact about this collection, it was the most spontaneous thing we've done ever, right?
How is suits spontaneous?
so fun fact. What we do personally, I'm largely, my major inspiration first as a person is from God.
Yeah.
I'm a very Christ-centered person.
Okay.
So 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks to Women's Day, 2 weeks plus to Women's Day, I just got this idea that, we are supposed to, one of my staff had mentioned a week before that we should do something for the International Women's Day. And I'm like, it hits me on this day at the office in a meeting with a couple of them. And how would we do something for Women's Day if we haven't put out the Women's Suits collection? And this is something that our community has asked for a bit. So the first question was, is it possible? Can we do this? Because I knew the timeline to it and all that we needed to do. And it just hit me that we should try it. It was possible, and it's the perfect time to actually.
So how long together was
it?
Putting the collection
about
together?
two weeks. 2 weeks, yeah, okay. About 2 weeks. So from design, production, and
2 weeks from design, production,
2 weeks, every single thing.
Okay.
So which is big props to the work that we've put in over the years, the team that we've built, because without the capacity that we have currently, we wouldn't have been able to do that so seamlessly. And we're glad that everyone has been able to receive it well. This one in particular came in, this was one of the last looks we did, because it was a 10-look collection, aside the Women's Day campaign, which now had 4 extra looks.
Oh, okay.
So this one came in last from 10 looks. Okay. We were trying to work with denim fabric, and then we decided to do a black and a blue, because you would also see blue denim on the collection as well. Okay. And then we were like, how can we infuse something African into this? And that's where the cowries came in. Yes. So we placed the cowries at different spots, spaced them out a bit to give a feel of that that pure African heritage. And then the detailing when it comes to the stitching was just to make it clear that this is a denim outfits, because denims are synonymous to this double stitch. Yes. So we made sure, infusing that on the suits and then picking the thread color that would not be too loud. So that's how. I
think you did a brilliant job here, because what I can see is definitely excellence, right? And it's a cute and a fine blend of modern designs with ancestry, and I love that, because I definitely love an African piece any day, anytime. And I love the fact that our African and Nigerian women and African women are stepping into their own, do you understand, taking up the big roles, shattering those ceilings, they're stepping into the big spaces and doing great things. And of course, we definitely need pieces that literally represent this land.
Absolutely.
And I love the fact that you are definitely doing that. All right, so let's have a model. Thank you. Let's have the next model step up. So tell me about the next one we're about to see now.
Yes, so this one has been in my mind for a minute, right? I've loved to see a woman in a safari suit, because there's a way it just speaks power, right? Now, when done right, the rest is history. We had recently started working with more tweed fabrics. Yes. And then we just got a new collection of fabrics in different colors. This color really spoke to us because it's not so conventional. Then it has a mix of a few other threading elements in there. So it was a no-brainer. Styled with gold buttons, and then a member of the team also contributed to that with the pocket design as well, which just made it really nice.
Yes,
so.
Okay. I mean, I think brilliant, both absolutely brilliant. Let's have both models stand side by side. Thank you. But now let's talk about workforce. I think looking at your pieces, and you've definitely made it clear that your team is a major backbone for the structure you actually run. So tell how, I know it's not easy. I've tried fashion. And I'm still thinking of trying it. But I know it's not easy putting together a team that firstly understands your vision. Secondly, is able to translate that vision to reality. Now, how have you been able to maneuver that?
Okay, so the first thing I'll say is understanding people. A team is made up of humans, and once you understand that people are first humans before they are workers, I think you're halfway there. The second thing is you need to clearly understand the vision that you want to communicate. So if as a founder you don't know what you want to achieve clearly, you can communicate it to others. So the moment that is clear to you, it's easier to communicate, and then you have to follow through in actually communicating. So a lot of meetings, a lot of smaller meetings, a lot of consistent general meetings to communicate, to train, and pass on that vision. So I think for us, that's what it has been. And I mean, lastly, and also even most importantly, the God factor. Because having the right people, having people is one thing, having the right people is an entirely different thing.
That's true.
So, I mean, these are things that, I mean, takes God in prayer and then take the step to doing that.
Brilliant. Well said as well. So now let's talk about the brand Oseyi Adams. What next?
So for us, we just coming off this spontaneous but really timely collection, the legacy collection for introducing women's wear and suits.
But before we go, let me throw this question in there.
Yeah.
So this is the first female collection.
Absolutely.
That means you've always sold for men.
For men.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's this. We hear that making female clothes, or rather, making female clothes can rather be difficult. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Why? What about it makes it true?
Yeah. So I think it's two things. I mean, a woman's body is different. So, and then the intricacies of that are way different. There's a lot more measurements to take. There's a lot more things to look out for. And then also, women are generally more particular. About their clothing.
We like a little.
So that's why, for us, we needed to hold on till we felt like we're ready before we did that. I mean, the demand people have requested it for a minute, but we just held off to a point where we've done suits actually for people who we already know in-house, but it has never been out there that we do female suits. So yeah, I think that's for us. We felt like this was the right time.
All right, thank you so much for helping us. Because we need people, because of course men have suits have always been like a men structured thing. But now literally having men that do women's suits, I think that will definitely help us get structure more, right?
Yes.
So let's go back to the thoughts where we're talking about, I mean, what's next for the brand? Yes.
Okay, so following up from this, we have a tour coming up. We're definitely putting out that soon. We intend to make a few stops in a couple of places. I mean, I'll keep that under wraps for now. But
why, please? We like exclusive gist here.
But yeah, I'll keep that under wraps. So I'll say 2 cities, and then Lagos being the third.
Okay. So 2 cities locally, internationally. At least you can tell us that. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You don't have the release to tell us. That's fine. Okay. So when you talk about tour, we're talking about fashion shows. We're talking about shop openings.
Yeah. So. Shop openings, I mean, we're open to that if God will have it. However, we're going to have shows in form of trunk shows. So hosting people, having them over, consultations, a pop-up setting where we have a few of our pieces. Yeah, but mostly to connect with our audience there, display a couple of pieces, communicate our brand ethos, and put a stamp in those places, because we've gotten a couple of requests from there as well. So we want to show up for our people in there.
Oh, great. Do you have a physical store in Lagos yet?
Absolutely.
Oh, you do?
Yes,
okay, we
do.
should definitely come in with the camera sometime and just look around. But
awesome.
okay, that's great.
Awesome.
Now, I want to ask you this question. When thinking of making a suit, what are the top 3 things that's topmost on your mind?
Top 3 things when making a suit. First, the fabric.
Fabric, okay.
Fabric, because fabric goes a long way in...
So what are we looking for in the fabric?
Texture, drape, and character. So texture is actually the feel of what the fabric gives. So is it plain? Is it slightly patterned? Does it have like some mixed threading in there? The drape is how well the suit would actually drape, falls. So some fabrics drape differently, and then the drape also depends on the function of the suit, because so drape, and then I think something I also didn't mention is the cut, right? I mean, those come after. Okay. So, but first the fabric, the drape, and then you move to the cut of the suit. So the cut and then the finish. Because if the cut is right and the finish is not right, you miss that excellent touch. So
what guarantees the structure? Is it everything combined that now gives us that structure?
Yeah, everything put together.
Because see, you haven't seen that the suits, you know, sit down. The suit is like, no, I'm here.
So yeah, but yeah, what guarantees it is it's a mix of those things. A mix of those things. Once you have the fabric in place, you have the right texture, you have the right cuts, then you're good to go.
You're good to go. Amazing. Now, looking at both your designs right here on the biggest show, dare I say, in the world, Wake Up Nigeria, how does that make you feel?
Amazing. It's beautiful, the work we've done over the years. It's a testament of slowly but surely, because I mean, personally, I'm about a decade in fashion, and it's a testament to all the work that we've put in and all we've done so far. And TVC is also a surreal moment, because watching it as a teenager, watching the shows as a teenager, and up until this point, having you guys bring me on and then have the brand showcase this.
Amazing. Yeah, we have a full circle moment right here.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Firstly, for being here with us, and very importantly, for all the work you do.
Thank you.
And of course, I mean, definitely looking at your pieces, I mean, hearing the way and the vision. Like, you're hearing you speak, we can tell that the vision behind the brand, and you're driving that solely. So we say, well done. And congratulations.
Thank you.
And all the very best moving forward. And we're looking, I mean, at probably hosting you probably at a very, very mega fashion show or something very soon, celebrating you and all the work you do. Well done. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. And that's it on this fashion segment this morning. We still have so much more coming up your way. So do not touch that dial. We'll be right back after this break.